Hello, good morning, you pilgrim penis. How are ya? You're doing hell of a good. Good job. Good job. You crank wankers. You crank wanking son of a bitch. We're leaving Target. We did some errands. We did some runs. We're on our way home. I'm sweating my ass off. Turn that heat off. Why is that still on? I should have turned that off earlier. Come on, you wankers. You don't have a stop sign. You don't need to stop there. I'm at a nice intersection. It's a three-way intersection where I'm at a stop sign. The oncoming traffic does not have a stop sign. They go straight or they turn. No stop sign. And everyone turning is stopping and letting me go, but I'm not going because I'm at a stop sign. So, haha, nice try. You've only prolonged your own journey. We are on our way home. Supplies have been gathered. We are gonna hook up our new Ethernet cord, 15 footer, 16 footer, 5 meters or whatever, because I am, goddamn dude, I am tired of Wi-Fi. I never I guess I overestimated the potential of my Wi-Fi modem, not router, Wi-Fi modem. So when I moved out 3 years ago, I said, I'll just buy a Wi-Fi modem, you know, that way I have one less device to worry about, you know, all in one, boom, boom. I got my modem, I got one Ethernet cord coming out of it, I got Wi-Fi in my whole house, boom, boom, perfect. And honestly, it's been perfect up until this year. But for some reason, we've just been having a lot more drops in connection. And I can't imagine it's all entirely because of the location. I think that this thing is probably dying a little bit. What I mean by that is, well, I used to have we've taken the laptop into the back room, we've taken it all over the living room. And for the most part, the modem has been in the same location since I've installed it. So I know that's not the issue. Because of the distance thing, like we'll be sitting on the couch, you know, just watching some YouTube videos, and then it'll just say connection dropped on the laptop. But on the Xbox never drops. The only thing I've noticed though is when I've been playing online games lately, is you know you'll be like running around do 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 do, and then all of a sudden you'll go do 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 do. Where am I? Oh, I teleported. Okay. So what it's doing is it's almost standbying the modem. For those familiar, standbying is a technique used in Halo 2. So what this means is you'd hit a button on your modem and it would basically halt your connection, but if you had the best connection in the match, you could keep playing. Sorry, Lincoln, we're passing you. You little Lincoln. Oh yeah, you hear that Ford, baby? Oh, that's a Ford, baby. So yeah, that's my thing. Is my connection's just been very unstable lately, and I can't imagine it's completely the modem's fault. I think it is the modem's fault. I think it's more of the Wi-Fi card maybe inside of it. I really don't know. So I bought this 15-foot long cord. I'm gonna try to finagle it up and over to my Xbox, because this is gonna segue perfectly into what I was gonna talk about in the first place. I need this cord so I can play more Fortnite, because I am addicted. I've been playing it. I have like probably 10 hours logged onto the game now. Just been playing solos and duos, man. This game is awesome. I'm gonna explain it for Nix, because I know Nix usually watches these. And just in case anybody else wants to know what this Fortnite game is, Fortnite, made by Epic Games, is originally a sandbox building game, kind of a survival-esque horde or firefight mode from other games. It's basically a survival mode where you go into a level and you would build up different little things made out of wood or rock or out of metal. So you'd create little fortifications, you know, walls and ramps and roofs, and you'd basically just fight off waves of zombies, I believe. That's what the premise of the game was originally. it was this kind of cel-shaded looking stylized shooter. So what happened is they released a free-to-play mode, because the game is in early access right now. It's not officially released. You can buy the game, but I guess inevitably the plan is to release this entire game free-to-play with microtransactions. So what I've been playing is the free-to-play mode that they released, which is called Fortnite Battle Royale. And it is the most funnest mode I've played in a game in a long time. What I mean by this is it's something that, as far as I know, you can't play on the Xbox or the PS4. There is no game that exists like this. On computer, however, there is a lot of debate over another game on there, which is called PUBG. If you want, PUBG is what I've been calling it, but well, apparently people call it PUBG. It's also known as Players Unknown Battlegrounds. Players Unknown Battlegrounds. Dumbest title of a game I think ever. So, what that genre, well, I'm not gonna say, okay, a lot of debate over this shit. That game came out, I think, a year or two ago, something like that. And I think also early access. And what they did is they basically streamlined a genre, made it very accessible for everyone. And now the creator of that game is basically trying to say he started the genre. So these guys over at Epic Games, for them to release this mode that essentially is the same game as PUBG on the computer, is infringing on his rights. So what Epic Games did basically is they spent 4 or 5 years making Fortnite. Basically after Gears 3, they've been working on this game nonstop. And they were like, all right, let's release it. Let's release Fortnite. Okay, perfect. Came out good. Game's getting pretty good reviews, 8s and 9s, whatever. And then they were like, we see this game out there called Players Unknown, and it's doing this new genre called Battle Royale. And it's based off, obviously, I think the movie Battle Royale or Hunger Games, those were like the biggest inspirations for this mode. Because everybody says, oh, that's the Hunger Games. Bunch of games like that. There's the Player Unknown games. There's the H1N1. There's DayZ. There's the cooling, something like that. The culling, I think that's what it's called. It's basically a mode where you and like 99 other players drop down onto an island, and you have to go and duke it out for first place. So what these guys at Epic Games, the creators of Fortnite, did is they released this game, and then they said, wow, that's a really popular genre. I guess we could probably flip it over into our game, We've already got the infrastructure built. We've spent 4 or 5 years building this game. Got all the assets in place. It'd be extremely easy. All we have to do is create a game mode now. Create a map for the level. Do that, boom, boom. All right. Our servers can support 100 players fighting it at the same time. Perfect. All right, let's throw it in and release a free-to-play. I mean, what's the best way to get people into your game? You release a free-to-play portion of the game. Perfect. So they do this, boom, boom. Game went from having like 1 million something players to 10 million players overnight. Insanely. Blew it up. Fortnite Battle Royale, it blew up. And the developers for Fortnite released a press statement saying, we've seen popular games such as PUBG trying out this new game genre, and we were inspired by it. So they literally mentioned this game developer. So what happened is they released the game, very popular. Obviously takes some of the player base away from Players Unknown, as any game. When Doom came out, and then people were like, why am I going to go play Doom when I go play Quake? Or, better yet, Unreal Tournament. Okay, all right, perfect. All right, oh, there's a Halo on console? Well, shit, if I can just sit on my couch and play, I don't want to sit on my desk and play. All these games do in the same genre is they basically build up a fan base, as everything will. Japanese car fanatics, enthusiasts, they drive Hondas and stuff, Nissans, they love them. So is Chevy and Dodge, are they gonna bitch about these owners, Dodge and Honda? They keep taking away from our automobile fan base. It's like, no, you don't get to say that. You're in the same marketplace. It's competition. You release a product, you try your absolute fucking best. You don't get a bitch about you know, we tried a little bit. We didn't put all of it into it. So, you know, no. Players Unknown. If you want fucking people to play your game over Battlegrounds or Fortnite, you have to fucking make it better. That's the only way. You're coming out on console. PUBG is going to be on Xbox and PC. So, there you go. You've got to make it better on Xbox. So the people on Xbox won't say, Fortnite's a little more fun than this game. I guess I'll play that. So you're charging $30 for your game. Okay, I understand. I don't know if it's free on computer or if it costs money on computer, but it's going to be $30 on Xbox. That's cool. It's a half price game because all it is it's multiplayer. You don't have to charge $60 for a multiplayer game. And that's preferred, actually. So they're releasing this game for $30. So right there, you're already making us pay $30 on top of what we'd play. So that's bullshit. Alright, come on, let's see. Alright, Fortnite's better.